How are things between you and management?
I would change the way things is ran back there. Instead of having a river of sauce in a basket or something, I like our sauces in a squeeze bottle.
Have you told them about?
They won't even buy him squeeze bottles? This isn't... You have all these sauces. How... You're not even... squeeze bottles. What's up guys, it's your boy Alan again, back with another video, and today we're gonna watch another episode of Bar Rescue. But before we start, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and let's go check this out.
Joining John for Recon is Ripper's Rockhouse co-owner, Tim Ripper Owens.
There he is.
Hello.
Pleasure.
How are you?
Good
Nice
to meet you.
Wait, wasn't this guy the lead singer of Judas Priest? Yeah, like how the heck did he end up on Bar Rescue?
Why did you get into this?
I love the idea to do this in my hometown. I'm a hometown guy. Knowing that it was nominated for the Grammy, or it's going to bring people from other places to come eat here. And I wanted to stop touring as much.
I'm pretty sure this place did well originally because of the name, but we've seen a lot of celebrity-owned restaurants that fail. In the beginning, it might be cool, but after a while, people are going to be like, hey, that place sucks. It's good to use something like that for your advantage, but as a business model, it's not sustainable if that's the only reason why people are going to your bar.
I wanted to kind of slow down and have this be something.
Does Micah run it then day to day and you just come in and out and
Micah
support
runs
him?
it day to day. I wanted to go into business because he has 2 business degrees and has another business.
That's great. He got someone with actual business degree to run a bar.
I don't know that part of it, and I knew that he has this workout.
That's Micah.
Yes.
I wanted the name of the person who let you in.
And when did you open the bar together?
Yes, but managing a bar is not the same as running it as a business.
2 years ago now.
So you put your name in the front of a building,
Yes.
which is your equity.
Yes.
Is there a formal
Yes.
agreement?
60-40. Mike is 60, I'm 40.
Whoa, so he's not even, it's his name on the bar, but he's not even the majority owner?
It's not going good. With 2 years, we never made a dime.
Why is this bar failing is a question that I think we both like to know.
You're sitting there, your name is on the sign, you're losing money, but you don't know why.
Yeah. Generally small businesses, there's 3 types of personalities that you need. One is the entrepreneur, the person who actually runs it as a business. You have a manager who selects a team and manages that team. And then you have the technicians, which is, generally going to be the bartenders who pretty much are given instructions and follows them. So right now we only have an entrepreneur. So that's my prediction why this place might be failing, because you only will have 1 out of the 3 personalities that are needed to run a successful small business.
You wouldn't get on stage without knowing the guy running that board could mix you right, up your performance.
Yeah.
But you did that exact thing here.
I did, yeah. And I know I did. I complain, but I don't do anything about it, so.
Yeah, great music experience, no bar experience. And he hired a business person, and the question now is, which I'm going to assume that he also is a great business person, but not a great manager.
There's a bartender who worked for you named Alexis.
Very nice girl.
She left 2 months ago because she said she wasn't making money.
You get the heavy metal customers that come in and don't tip you.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, you gotta make sure that your employees are paid, because now you're losing your technicians, the bartenders.
Honestly, like, the way that it looks, people are like, man, this is hole.
Yeah, that's another thing. I ride a motorcycle, but even I know that when you go to a bar and there's like a lot of loud bikes outside, it really does intimidate people, because the biker bar vision, it scares a lot of clientele away.
Let's see what's going on in here.
Thank you.
Dude, this place is huge.
John spies enter Ripper's Rockhouse, a 3,200 square foot space with only 2 functioning service stations and a dining area adjacent to the...
Yeah, a place this big, you need 3 wells, because the bar itself is huge. There's 14 seats at the bar. You need at least 2 personality bartenders and 1 bartender to take care of this dining area, which is pretty big. Because look at all these tabletops, and then you also have to think about how many people sit on the booths.
Hey, this is Shar.
And here
Here is a tall draft for you.
So there's
So it is interesting that they put a former employee there. So the recon, it's kind of weird. That means they are not even really undercover because they know who each others are.
Shot! Do you want a shot?
I'll try this ocean drive.
Was no income. Like I literally made nothing.
Are you turning over staff because of that?
Absolutely.
Then you gotta, unfortunately, target a different clientele that do tip people and not scare away a younger crowd. Like, yeah, his music obviously is gonna attract biker crowd, but you also don't want the biker crowd to scare away your customers.
Yeah.
Come on, plastic cups. Yeah, if there's music playing, then maybe the plastic cup is right. But this is dinner hours. You're also a restaurant.
Is that not the most unappealing cocktail you've ever seen?
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, what is that?
It's like dirt in here.
That looks like frickin' dishwater.
Kind of a tea, water, I don't know what.
Yeah, what is that? Is that like a Jack and Coke or is that a cocktail?
You got the wing tour shirt on.
The World Tour of Wings, that's mine. It's 37 flavors of wings from around the world that came about from all my travels of touring the world.
Let me understand. So,
I mean, that's interesting, but that's a lot of prep for the kitchen. Can you imagine one person ordering one of each wing? How long that would take?
you've eaten wings in all of these places, all these sauces, and you've tried to take the best ones and bring them here.
So if you flip to the back, we have like a world wing tour, 50-cent wing, all of these wing flavors. These are all sauces.
You have a whole page just on different sauces on the wings. Try to limit it, because you gotta think about what's practical. This is just way too complicated. Like, I understand he wants to make it cool, but maybe rotate. You do 5 out of those total sauces and just rotate them every now and then. Don't put all the sauces, taking up a whole page, and also complicates the guests because now they can't decide what sauces to choose. And 50-cent wings. So if you got one of each, imagine how long that the kitchen has to prep that.
Take a bite of something and it's like, you can't eat it. Yeah. I wonder if like the newer the sauce is, or maybe older the sauce, if the seeds go to the bottom.
What? Why would you tell the customer? It makes it seem like you're getting rid of expired sauces.
Thick traditional Bloody Mary and cheesy sound check.
I would also say that menu, especially when it's dark like that, it's gonna be very hard to see. The menu is all black.
Yes, great guy. He tried.
So what is your food cost? Do you know?
I don't know.
If you knew.
So how can you justify these 50-cent wings? Are you even making a profit? I mean, that's freaking cheap.
When we became partners, I knew he was the business guy.
How many rock stars do you know that have had other people manage businesses and money for them that are broke today?
Not just rock stars, but a lot of athletes, they just go bankrupt. I just read this Dave Ramsey book, and it talks about how, like, literally most NFL players and NBA players, they go bankrupt within 2 years after retiring or something like that. And that's why you see all these athletes coming out of retirement. It's not because they like the sport, it's because they just ran out of money.
Anything else we need, you guys?
No, thank you. A little bit weird. They kind of look like mac and cheese.
The food and wings went down a little bit since we opened. Everything's went down.
Went down in quality or in price?
So I come to your bar for the first
I
time.
mean, that's insane that people are complaining about 50-cent wings.
This is what I see. They're served in baskets with paper. Was that your vision?
Originally, I wanted to do them on square, long plates, and they kind of came out like that. But I was told that didn't put any money up, and that was how we had to.
Dude, I know, this just looks like Buffalo Wild Wings or a fast casual place. It doesn't give the feeling of a quality product, especially if you're a rock star. Are you trying to give that perception that this is a bargain restaurant or bar?
Fact of the matter is you have a partner in Micah who is not respecting your brand.
I'm causing problems, but is that new?
When he looks at you and says, no, I'm not going to do it the way you want it, that's not respecting your brand. That's
Yeah, it's like you're sullying your name by putting out 50-cent wing deals that people don't even think is worth that price. And you're serving in little baskets that a late-night burrito place would use.
Get angry. Your name is on a sign they ignore you. To accept the premise
that his money is worth more than your name is absurd.
Yeah, it's also absurd because they're both losing money, so it's a lose-lose situation right now.
You have the power. Put it on plates or I'm gonna take my sign down.
Let's go inside.
Yeah, he's not paying for the name. That wasn't part of the deal. But he's clearly using his name to put out this fast food joint idea.
So if things don't turn around, what happens?
I go bankrupt.
What do you think happens to him?
Financially, I don't see him hurting too bad.
You realize he makes money on his name.
Yeah, I mean, I think he's still in music, but earlier we heard that he doesn't want to tour and so he can focus on his family. So yeah, he's not even gonna, this is probably not gonna do much of a dent financially to him, but the owner, Micah, he's gonna suffer from his own bad decisions.
I have to do what I gotta do to get the doors open for the day.
Do you think you're making money on 50-cent wings? I mean, you're allowing people to walk in and walk out for next to nothing.
Yeah. And you have people who go there for dirt cheap food like this. If they really are spending 30 cents for these 50-cent wings, that is an absurdly high 60% food costs. It's not even making money. And imagine the crowd that you're pulling in. They're gonna look for a bargain, so they're not gonna tip. They're just looking for a cheap meal. So you're inviting the wrong type of crowd while you're also not making money. And this is why it's important to hire somebody that, yes, he has a business degree, but he doesn't know how to manage. The way he's pricing things doesn't make any sense. Like maybe if you have a 2-drink minimum and you could have these specials, but you're just inviting these cheap people in to get this 50-cent wings that you're gonna lose money off of, not buy anything else, and they're also not tipping the bartenders, causing the bartenders to leave. So even though he's a big name, the reputation of the restaurant probably is not good.
I want to show you guys how stupid you are. Where's one of those tour shirts? Come here. Look at that shirt. The word "of" disappears. World Tour Wings 2015.
Yeah, who designed the shirt? Why is the "of" so small?
The food is served in frickin' baskets. It looks like you're selling drinks that look like dishwater, for Christ's sake. You got a stage to...
Yeah, even at a fast food restaurant, at least you have branded paper cups. Like a plastic cup is just, it just makes it feel like you're just a music venue. Even during dinner hours, they should not have this look that it just has this feeling of just being cheap.
Hey, when it's thrown right in your face like that.
I think he sees our division. It's just not, we're not executing it.
I'm not executing. 2 years, we haven't made $1.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like it's just a one-man team. I just don't understand, why didn't they hire a proper manager that understands basic concepts like food costs? Like, you can look the stuff online. What did he think was going to happen when he charged 50-cent wings all night long? That's just the clientele. Is that the clientele that you want? Is that the clientele that you think is going to pay the bills?
Around to grab our mixers.
One thing I noticed, all this plastic glassware. Plastic represents that it's just lower end.
Yeah, that's like, it does feel that way. I don't know any, unless you're in like Louisiana and to-go cocktails are a thing, like I would not serve that plastic stuff in a restaurant if it's not required by law.
You have 300 people in here on a night, we run out of glass.
But when a customer
run out of glasses, then buy more glasses. Because the perception of quality from a plastic cup doesn't make people want to buy a second drink.
comes in here, in the daytime and there isn't a band on stage, there should be a standard. That would be glassware. I've been operating live music venues my whole life.
Right.
I had the Dead Kennedys and
Yeah, I've worked in places where it becomes a nightclub at night and we switch to plastic, and that's fine because the vibe changes. During lunch and dinner and you get plastic cups, it doesn't make any sense.
What percentage of your sales are cocktails compared to beer?
Do a lot of shots.
Beer is 3 times.
So you're at about 70% beer, 30% spirits?
Right.
I mean, you're attracting a biker crowd, so understandably, it's going to be beer and shots and not a lot of cocktails.
What are you charging for domestic beer, $3 or something?
Right.
Typically on beer, you're running about a 22 to 23% cost.
Right.
On the other hand, if you sell a drink with spirits in it, the cost of that is 14 to 17% on twice the price.
Yeah, so beer has the advantage of speed, cocktails and liquor has the advantage of beverage costs. You just got to find the right balance. Like if you want to sell beer as your primary revenue generator, then you need a good beer system and you need good refrigeration and work at as a volume. And if you want to generate more revenue on cocktails, then you definitely cannot serve it on a plastic cup because people are, after looking at it, they're not going to want to order another one.
So you pocket 2.5 times more money every time you sell a cocktail instead of a beer. What do you think of the cocktails here?
Where's the menu? What is this?
$6 cocktails, $3 domestic beer. What is the beverage cost here? So good beverage costs for cocktails is about 18% or less. So at $6, you'd have to only pay $1.08 to make in order to make money at a beverage cost of 18%. So you'd have to use extremely cheap mixers and spirits to justify that price and make money. And I have a feeling that's not even the case. Just like the food costs are way too high, I'm also certain that the beverage costs for both the beer and the cocktails are way too high.
Whipped cream, half and half, coconut flavored stuff. For a rock and roll venue, this is what you guys are serving. You know, it's like when somebody first bartends and they don't really understand spirits or how to blend them.
That's why you're selling so much beer. This is rookie.
Also, when you have plastic cup cocktails, it doesn't feel like you're serious about them. So nobody is gonna take your cocktail seriously.
You got a lot of work to do.
Yeah, a lot of work.
Let's go see the kitchen. Why don't you guys come with me? So let's see what we got. Come on in.
John, this is pretty bad. Grease buildup on everything.
They didn't even clean that from last night's service.
Pretty much the same area. We've got all this foil that's covering up things that haven't been cleaned. Everything is sticky. Everything. Back here.
Why? They're really gonna use foil to cover the kitchen? That means they know that it's dirty.
Here.
It's dirty. It's disgusting.
Fire hazard.
Yeah, when is the oil changed?
This is hair wrapped around grease. Nasty.
So this is what people are eating.
Takes 2 seconds to wipe this down. Look at this.
This is a haven for bacteria.
Yeah, and then when you grab the tickets, now their hands are dirty too.
How long have you been here?
2 years.
So this is your dirt. You own this dirt.
I have to own it now.
Look at this, John. Got a freezer over here. Raw meat.
So this is all freezer burn now. No covers, no dates.
How do these places pass health inspection? No covers, no date. Like crap can fall in there.
Just money in the trash.
This is your $170,000. You're when you look at that, aren't you?
Come check out this.
How irresponsible this is. Oh, the smell is disgusting.
Dude, they're holding the gasket with painter's tape. Not even, like, painter's tape is not designed to have strong adhesion. So they knew that there was a problem. Ugh. They're not even using a good tape to hold that in. And this is a health violation too. You're not providing a proper seal, so you have warm air going into the coolers.
It's mold.
And this means that somebody knows there's a problem because somebody's tried to fix it.
Why don't you...
Exactly. You gotta tell somebody. The foil, the painter's tape, these are signs that somebody knew that there was something wrong with it. They just didn't tell anyone. Or maybe they did and then the owners didn't think it was worth fixing.
Do walkthroughs here at night?
Yes, I didn't look at that.
You bars no standards, no communications. This is what you get.
Absolutely.
You open refrigerators.
Absolutely.
Is it dated? Is it looking? Is it clean?
Also, you need to do temperature logs daily. Somebody has to have noticed that these coolers have to be fixed. And it's a gasket. It's not even an expensive fix.
Really? You got any kids?
I have 2.
Yeah, you gonna let them eat out of that?
No.
But you let his customers eat out of it?
I don't have the money to buy equipment.
But is it really the chef's responsibility to buy the stuff? The owners should be using their money to buy new equipment and fixing equipment.
This is the future of your brand, Tim. That's what's up. It's that you chose not to do this. Is that acceptable?
No.
If you guys tolerate this...
So these pans are dirty. Do they not have a dishwasher? The dishwasher is probably the most important position in the kitchen. Because if you don't have anything clean, then you can't serve the food. Whenever a dishwasher calls in sick, oh my God, I've worked in places where the dishwasher calls in sick and it just creates a lot of chaos. Literally the manager will have to, or the chef will have to run in and wash the dishes. Like they are so important. Like you cannot run a kitchen without a dishwasher.
Look at this. You never even tried to clean this last night. So you turn your off and you leave. Have your kids eaten here? I want you to understand, he won't.
Jeez, man. It's a health violations everywhere. Fire code violations. This place could catch on fire at any point with all this grease.
When you first started, were we selling 50-cent wings?
I think it started about a month in.
How come?
The philosophy was getting people in the door, hoping that they would come back on other days.
You have a celebrity name. You want to fill your restaurant with cheap customers? Like I said, a 60% food cost. You're not making money, so it doesn't make any sense. This was flawed from the first month.
Now people are used to cheap. That's what they associate. I'd rather give you a hamburger your first visit for free than discount it, because you never expect it for free a second time. What is...
Yeah, that's the problem. You built this clientele. I mean, the food wasn't good. The wings weren't good. So it's not like people are coming back because of the quality and willing to pay more for other food items. Your foundation is based off of cheapness. There was no point to attach a celebrity name for this if it's going to be cheaper than a fast food restaurant.
Jay, how are things between you and management?
I would change the way things is ran back there. Instead of having a river of sauce in a basket or something, I like our sauces in a squeeze bottle.
Have you told them about...
They won't even buy him squeeze bottles? This isn't... You have all these sauces. How... You're not even... squeeze bottles.
Have you told them about some of your ideas?
I spoke with Micah, you know. He kind of blew me off a little bit.
I'm just...
Squeeze bottles. That improves speed and quality of service. You're advertising this wings tour with all these sauces. At least give your cook the tools to deliver them. Like I said, that's way too many sauces. It needs to be done fast. But come on, squeeze bottles. You can't even approve spending money on a squeeze bottle. Kitchen staple equipment.
In such a hurry, doing 75,000 things. I don't comprehend it enough to ask questions, or I'm just kind of running around like kind of chasing my tail.
This is the problem. It's too much work for one person. You need to hire somebody else, especially because he doesn't work in the kitchen before. He doesn't understand how important these things are.
Jay, Tim, I'd love to take a look at this menu with you. Salsa, nachos, nuts, onion, portobello, jalapeno. There's too much. I know that your food cost has got to be out of control.
Yeah, I mean, you have your whole page just for wings. And now the other page is also too many items. And you have one person that's working in the kitchen that has to do all this. And he's also the dishwasher.
There's 700,000 people.
What would you like, honey? Sour power? Okay.
Can't make 2 drinks at a time. I want to see 4 drinks at a time. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Why is she holding a bottle like that? You should be using one hand on the neck. The weight's gonna be balanced. You hold the bottle with 2 hands. That's one less hand that could be doing something else.
You know where the wings are going here?
What, people are not putting seat numbers? I mean, we clearly saw there's a printer. You can't ring in food items without putting a tab name or a table number on the POS systems.
Kentucky. Should be about done, right?
The wings, Tim Owens' name. Those are the 2 biggest assets we have. Everything else is crashing and burning right now.
Shar, what do you mean?
Again, why are the bartenders using 2 hands to pour?
Drinks.
I'm watching the line of...
Here, first in.
I understand, guys.
37 minutes.
We haven't done drinks yet. Done? Now we're moving away to try and get...
Are they verbaling the drink orders? A place like this with a huge dining area, I would have one of the bartenders, ideally more than 2, but this is what they have. One of the bartenders should just focus on making drinks for the dining side. And one bartender focuses only on the guests that are sitting at the bar. Because right now, it seems that both are doing both service well and personality.
Oh my God, what about these tickets? 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Nobody in the restaurant is getting...
15 tickets behind. This is what happens. You have a giant dining area, a huge bar, and you only have hired one person to work the kitchen who also has to wash the dishes. You can't prepare yourself for success by running this lean in such a big place.
Oh my God, what about these tickets? 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Nobody in the restaurant is getting served. 16, 17.
Yeah, this is what happens. There's no system. 2 bartenders is not enough. But like I said before, 1 person right now needs to focus on making drinks for the dining area. Because the dining area is huge.
You can't have that. 43, 44.
What's your tab?
44 tickets behind. This is insane.
You're making lemonades, right?
Can I say this?
Stop holding the bottles with 2 hands.
I can't do this. I can't do it, Mike. I gotta go.
What? She's gonna walk out?
You have to.
Hey, it's good. It's all right.
I got it.
All right?
Yeah. Sometimes you just gotta take a breather. It does get pretty rough sometimes. Especially this is a stress test, so it's okay to make mistakes. This is meant to be a learning experience.
Maybe you got a new flavor, Tim.
I got a new flavor and I can't wait to get on the stage again.
Look, not good.
Is he looking at the table numbers? This is not the first time he doesn't know where the food is supposed to go.
Could we have done this perfect, this crowd tonight?
No.
No, we couldn't.
But we could have managed it better.
So we have to communicate.
You've got to just find some confidence.
We're going to train for all.
I mean, it's good that they're talking about this and they are not lying to themselves. Like, they all know that this was not a good service. But at the same time, they also know what needs to be changed.
Add 1 ounce of cranberry juice, shake with ice, and pour. Garnish with a habanero pepper. This cocktail.
Garnish with a habanero pepper? What if somebody doesn't know what that is and they ate it? Those things are so spicy. Like, what if you give that to a customer that can't deal with that much heat?
So I just want to say again that the idea to do these wings is really a stroke of genius. So we're gonna help set you apart from everyone that much more.
Fantastic.
So this.
Yeah, it's a great idea. Just really bad execution financially was not well priced.
New attitude with you guys, new skills with the employees. Now let me take care of a new bar too. I want you to know I am going to change the name of the bar. We've hurt the reputation of the brand Rippers Rock House.
Yeah, it's also, you can't depend on the celebrity name for a place to survive. They've already done it. The reputation has been damaged in this community, and rebranding it with the same name, it's not going to convey any attempt that changes were made. Generally speaking, even a celebrity name on a restaurant needs to have the quality of food and service be the main star.
Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3.
That is so cool.
They changed the name, but his name is still on there. But it looks a lot better, though.
Tim Owens Traveler's Tavern. The name means something. The Ripper is what you are on stage. That's who you are. You travel the world and perform and come home to where?
Akron.
See what he did. This differentiates him from his music career and puts it closer to him traveling around the world and eating the wings. So this conveys more of the culinary side of his experiences.
Holy mackerel.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah, this looks way more classier. The other one, yes, it conveyed like rock and stuff, but they're trying to move away from the rock star side of him.
Kind of in shock. I just want to see the stage.
Okay.
Oh my.
Wow.
Coming in here.
Dude, I love the new stage. It's interesting that even with his music experience that the stage wasn't properly designed before.
That makes it a little more cozy. It's a little more acceptable for lunch now. A little cozier for happy hour. That's now high seating back there, so everybody has a sight line to the stage.
Yeah, that's a great idea. Those low seats, you could not see the show if you wanted to. And those high seatings are next to the bar. Previously, I don't believe there was any seating in front of the bar. So now you just added extra revenue because each chair that you can add means you can make more money. Hey, if you enjoyed that, don't forget to check out these other videos as well. And please leave on the comment section what videos I should react to next. And if you haven't done so already, don't forget to like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys on the next one.